to sing a song that old was sung. From ashes, ancient Gower is come. It hath been sung at festivals, on ember eves and holy ales. If you, born in these latter times, accept my rhymes, this Antioch then, Antiochus the Great built up this city as his chiefest seat, the fairest in all Syria. I tell you what mine authors say. This king unto him took a fair, who died, and left a female heir so buxom, blithe and full of face, as heaven lent her all his grace. Bad child, worse father, to entice his own to evil should be done by none. The beauty of this sinful dame made many princes thither frame. To prevent marriage, he made a law to keep her still, and men in awe, that whoso asked her for his wife, his riddle told not, lost his life. So, for her, many a man did die, as yon grim looks do testify. What ensues for the judgment of your eye, I give my cause, who best can justify. Antioch, the palace of the king, King Antiochus, and his daughter. Enter Pericles, Prince of Tyre.
Young Prince of Tyre, you have at large received the danger of the task you undertake?
I have, Antiochus, and with a soul emboldened with the glory of her praise, think death no hazard in this enterprise.
Bring in our daughter, clothed as a bride. Nature this dowry gave to glad her presence. The Senate house of all planets did sit to knit her in their best perfections.
See where she comes, apparelled like the spring, as I am son and servant to your will to compass such a boundless happiness.
Prince Pericles?
Well, that would be son to great Antiochus.
Before thee stands the fair Hesperides, with golden fruit, but dangerous to be touched. Her face like heaven enticeth thee to view yon sometimes famous princes like thyself. Drawn by report and adventurous by desire, they tell thee with speechless tongues, and with dead cheeks to desist, for going on death's net, whom none resist.
Antiochus, I thank thee who hath taught my frail mortality to know itself, and by those fearful objects to prepare this body like to them to what I must. Thus, ready for the way of life or death, I wait the sharpest blow, Antiochus.
Scorning advice, read the conclusion then, which read and not expounded, 'tis decreed, as these before thee, thou thyself shalt bleed.
Of all Sadiat, mayst thou prove prosperous. Of all Sadiat, I wish thee happiness.
Like a bold champion, I assume the lists, nor ask advice of any other thought but faithfulness and courage.
Prince Pericles, your time's expired. Either expound now or receive your sentence.
Great king, few love to hear the sins they love to act. 'Twould braid yourself too near for me to tell it. Who has a book of all that monarchs do, he's more secure to keep it shut than shown. For vice repeated is like the wandering wind, blows dust in others' eyes to spread itself. And if Jove stray, who dares say Jove doth ill? It is enough you know.
Heaven, he has found the meaning, but I will flatter him. Young Prince of Tyre, by the tenor of our strict edict, your exposition misinterpreting, we might proceed to cancel of your days, but 40 days longer we'll respite you. If by which time our secret be undone, This mercy shows will joy in such a son. And until then your entertained shall be, as doth befit our honor and your worth.
How courtesy would seem to cover sin. If it be true that I interpret false, then were it certain you were not so bad as with foul incest to abuse your soul. Antioch, farewell. For wisdom sees those men blush not in actions blacker than the night, will shun no course to keep them from the light. One sin I know another doth provoke, murder's as near to lust as flame to smoke. Then, lest my life be cropped to keep you clear, by flight I'll shun the danger which I fear.
He hath found the meaning for which we mean to have his head. He must not live to trumpet forth my infamy, nor tell the world Antiochus doth sin in such a loathed manner. And therefore instantly this prince must die, for by his fall my honor must keep high. Who attends us there?
Doth your highness call?
Thaliard, behold, here is poison, and here is gold. We hate the Prince of Tyre, and thou must kill him. It fits thee not to ask the reason why, because we bid it. Say, is it done?
My lord, 'tis done.
Enough.
My lord, Prince Pericles is fled.
As thou wilt live, fly after and never return, unless thou sayest Prince Pericles be dead.
My lord, if I can reach him within my pistol's length, I'll make him sure enough. So, farewell to your highness.
Thaliard, adieu. Till Pericles be dead, my heart can lend no succor to my head.